So how would you decide, where is the state like headed now? We've talked about in the first segment, are we headed for a fiscal cliff, or we're going to hit the wall here? I mean, not this year, but looking at 2011, 2012, they're not looking good. If you're going back what you said in the first segment, we're like, how many, $2.5 billion in the red in this year and a half, 2 years? And I think nobody's really looking at that situation. And what does that actually mean? At the end of the day, you're not gonna have state police on your highways, or I mean, what's gonna happen?
Well, what it means is that we are at a tipping point right now. It means that we're going to have to balance the budget. We're required by law, by our Constitution, to balance the budget. So what it means is we're either going to dramatically increase taxes, we're going to make, or we're going to make some cuts to state government, and figuring out how to do that in the best, most sensible way, so that we get a good government that delivers the services we need while also being affordable for the taxpayer is going to be the challenge for our leaders in the next year, a couple of years, and
that's Mission Impossible. There's a TV series called Mission Impossible. I mean, seriously, I'm hearing you, and it does make rational sense. But in a political situation, it's not necessarily rational. And so what the politics of the possible, and what I'm hearing is not very possible. And if you're taking a long-term view, which in politics, a long-term view, unfortunately, is 5-6 months, maybe. But if you're looking at something 4 or 5 years down the road, that is an eternity to look at, and they're just kicking the can.
Well, they are kicking the can at this point, but I'm an optimist about this. I think that that we as people have an opportunity over the course of the next several months to take a look at the folks that are going to be running for office and make a decision about who is best suited to calmly, rationally, effectively deal with the state's budget problems and set us on a path for growth. And I'm optimistic. I think that there are leaders of independents, Republicans, Democrats. There are good folks out there that are willing to do that kind of thing, but we have to be able to distinguish between the people who are saying the right things and people who are willing to do the right thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of optimism I believe in, and that's the thing is hopefully people on both sides of the table are talking the same language and have the same reality of where we're going, because if not, if everybody has their own talking points and you're just talking over each other, you're not going to get anything done. And that's the point. And I think that's what people are frustrated for. I was talking about the wave coming. People are just frustrated with this politics as usual, and that's all they're getting. Right. If they thought they were going to change back last year and actually 2 years ago in '08, they're not getting so much change, or the change they're getting is they're not liking. Right. So here's the point: for the state of Connecticut, it's showtime, and you've got to put your house in order, and you have to be able to say no to some people, which is very, very difficult.
That's absolutely right. The next couple of years for the governor, whoever the next governor is going to be, the next elected leaders in the legislature, are going to be tough years. But I think that if we send good people up there, people that are willing to make some hard decisions, think outside the box in terms of solving the problems, I think at the end of it we can get a better government, more efficient government out of it, and at a price that we can afford.
Do you guys ever do any political analysis saying that the scorecard, in the sense that not picking winners or losers, but to saying what is the political probability of this thing passing, or this bill proceeding, or the politics of the possible here, like I was speaking about, and do you take any analysis of that, the political climate in the state?
Well, what we work to do is we work to put the facts out there for our leaders, and put together solutions that seem to make sense, that are supported by the facts, and then work hard to promote those solutions in the public sphere, so that that the political support is out there in the community to adopt those into law. And so hopefully the good folks in the legislature we'll get the message this time.
Very good, Heath. If you want to learn more about the Connecticut Yankee Institute, go to yankeeinstitute.org, yankeeinstitute.org. You can find out more about the Yankee Institute. Heath, thanks for being my guest tonight.
Excellent. Thanks
Appreciate
very much.
It. Join us next week when we have another guest, another topic. Until then, take care.